Alright, so last time we left off on the
Oh.
misadventures of the Tentacle Boys, you all
What happened?
explored a tomb.
You mean we robbed a doom?
Ah, tomato, tomato.
But what's the difference? I mean,
Yeah, it's the 1930s, well, 1940s now, and robbing tombs, it's a pastime. But you all found gold, you found statues, you found a table. Like, all upside. But you all, well, successfully raided a tomb.
got a bit of money out of it. Spent that. I spent all that money on a book,
On a big book.
real book.
Uh, purchasing that from Alexander's personal collection. Him giving that to you, like, don't lose it. Congrats, and more or less walked away. You would suspect he might have a copy of that book. Who knows?
You might have a cop.
Might have a cock too. Who knows?
Oh, I like chicken.
From that point, as you were studying, Callum, you studied your own book, gaining points in Cthulhu Mythos, and exploring. Like, doing what a good archaeologist would do. Raid tombs.
No, that's not. Come on.
For science.
I'll let that slide. That's okay.
Yeah. Charles, he read his own book and opened up a business. His book was fairly small, I'm pretty sure. And then
Charles is sick.
and also went to a psychologist. Because he went batshit. Or not completely batshit. Joffrey takes care of a business. Gabriel, you read a book and went to the psychologist and spent time with your girlfriend.
Woo!
All of you learning certain things, some more than others.
Gabriel murdered.
Gabriel kind of murdered someone on the boat, but
No one knows.
no one cares.
And no one really cares.
Yeah, 'cause it was
So that
full of
means I
Russians.
have to murder someone else. So they do care.
Sure. You all would know. In that entire time, Alexander was in and out of the States. And you all would also know a war has started in Europe. It's a massive war. Germany did it again. They're starting another war. And this time they're
Goddamn.
going at it.
Oh boy.
Germany's actually kicking some ass.
Oh boy, yeah, go killing again.
Yeah,
Are we gonna go to the internment camps? Is that what's gonna happen?
we might, maybe. Ooh, that's like a nifty adventure. Like, the best part
Did I
is,
just give you an idea?
I'm waiting for one of you to decide, alright, I want to help Nazi Germany. And then I get to make a completely different universe that's different from our own. If y'all really want, like, that'd be pretty nifty.
That's not what this campaign is
Yeah,
about.
let's go. Come on, guys.
Okay.
A white universe, a truly pure, right.
You're recording, aren't you?
Yes.
Uh,
A
Hey, we're not monetized. It's fine.
yeah,
You can say whatever you want.
a
YouTube.
a Nazi America. What's that one show? There's a show.
There's Wolfenstein,
Oh, there's
which is
Wolfenstein.
not which is not a show, but it's a
There's a
video game.
legit show that takes place like in Nazi-controlled America. It's actually
Like the whole show?
yeah, the entire show. Yeah, it's an alternate universe where America just fucked.
I don't think I heard of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, there's a show. I've seen a little bit of it, and it's been a while
No.
ago.
No, there isn't. You're lying.
Your hesitation tells me that you're a fan of the show, or you've heard of it, but
Or I'm just trying to mess with you.
or that, or maybe it was all a dream.
Oh no.
But in a sense, that could happen if you guys choose to work for Nazi Germany,
I'm seriously thinking.
because it'd be fucking weird, but you could do it. Alexander wouldn't mind, but you know,
He'd
or
be like,
August.
let's do it.
August wouldn't mind either. He'd be glad. You know, so finally, I can shoot a bitch.
Fine. I feel like I would feel terrible in
You
real
don't
life,
have
but at
to
the
be on the Nazi side to shoot things.
Yeah, but August is German. He finds Nazi Germany a good thing.
Well,
'Cause-
you know, the bad guys always do dress better. So.
yeah, it's also their industry is actually really good. Like really, they're actually in tip-top shape.
maybe we should see if we can convince Stalin to join Germany.
That's already happening. That's already happened. It's still a thing. You convince Hitler not to attack Germany or not to attack Russia, then you'd be okay. Then they would actually win the war.
Because we already know.
That's literally all you need to do. Because Nazi Germany was
Should we do it? I want to do it.
Nazi Germany's on the winning side
I
until
feel like
they
we would benefit from
until they attacked Russia. Until they attacked Russia, then well,
Hey there, friendo, Hitler boy. How about you don't attack Russia, like, or I'll drown you.
I'll drown you
You know,
in
I just
no
realized
water.
with the amount of power we have, we could literally
That
I can
sounds
do
like an
that.
control
intimidation
of the
check.
war.
I don't know about you.
That would be an
Could we not
intimidation check.
Control the war.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it literally would.
Fuck.
It'd be a
You
hard
guys
one
want
to
to do it? I'm
decide.
all up for it, man. I'm all up for it.
Yeah, you have the luck.
That's
You
close.
you could spend all your luck to get a 30, and
You push it.
Trips as
Oh,
he's
that's
like
how the
walking
force is.
towards Hitler. Oh!
he just shoots you with a fumble. He just pulls out a
Instantly
Luger.
sees my face, just shoots.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And then I start speaking in tongues and cast spell on him. The
Oh, really? Oh, now.
See,
Now
see,
I have.
see, that would succeed.
What if I push my roll?
You could try.
I
I
fail
pushed mine.
hard.
I pushed mine. What happened? What happened?
Yeah, you get it hard. That's what you would need to tell Hitler and to succeed in him not attacking Russia. And be like, all right, Jesus fucking Christ, you dipshit.
What?
Is that it? They will win Call of Cthulhu?
That would be the,
How about if you don't attack them and I
that how you
don't
win?
blind you?
that's
Get
how.
Hitler on your side? Is that how you win Call of Cthulhu?
Well, technically, Nazi necromancer is on your side, so yeah. You think that's not
Necromancer?
Nazi necromancers? It's a legit thing.
Ooh.
But
Really?
you all don't know that, because the Nazis practice necromancy.
Because surprisingly, they probably wouldn't.
They probably what?
Because we probably wouldn't know. Because surprisingly, they probably wouldn't tell anyone about it.
Yeah, because that's how Nazis work.
And that's how that's how magic works. You don't like just tell everyone about it. No?
Yeah,
I.
'Cause that's bad.
just hear about the Lost Battalion in the First World War. How'd they get lost? Zombies. No. This is their own thing. But yeah. But during that year and a half really of just book learning for a lot of you, it's finally coming to an end. Alexander actually is not here. He's still
We're
in
just
business.
meeting at his house.
I mean,
Well, damn.
Same thing with August. August left with Alexander on his last leaving
Last month.
last month, and you all know that he'll be back in a month maybe for an extended period of time. So upsides. But for all of you, you all actually have, due to your connections with Alexander, you all would have got a letter in the mail. Oh,
Okay.
As I open Twitch.
Hmm.
Want to be Hitler's friend?
You'll be a friend with Hitler. There's benefits. What benefits are there? Well, you don't get burnt or gassed or anything. You
Well, none of us are Jews, I don't think so.
sure about that? Surprise,
No way.
you're a Jew. Who would have thought?
Lucian's not.
Or is he?
apparently they smell, so if they would, you would know.
Well, first off, I don't have a giant nose that can smell pennies, so...
From a mile away.
smell a penny.
But these letters being from Miskatonic,
I see.
they detail that they would like to hire you all due to your relation with Alexander. There have been strange sightings near Arkham. Near Arkham, Mass. They would like discretion due to these things being unknown to them. They don't really know what they could be. They just want people that were close to their professor of the occult. So you all might know something.
Okay.
And they would like you all to appear before them.
Let's go. We'll drive you guys there.
You all probably aren't at Alexander's house. You all are at your own homes getting these
Mhm.
letters. This is just where I start you all off.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take the blue car.
Okay.
You take the blue car. Which blue car? That blue car. All right. So all of you take your vehicles, reaching Miskatonic. It is a massive school system, taking up blocks of Arkham. Whenever pulling in and heading towards the room where the person that you would be meeting, a Professor Roderick, as he welcomes you all in, waiting for everyone to be here, or separately. Probably do it separately, but I'm gonna give you the same shtick. Hello, and we'll just say, would you have all traveled there in the same car? I don't know. Would you have?
Lucius got his own car, so he'll use that.
I drove a freaking.
Oh wait, no he wouldn't because it's got some scratches, if I remember correctly.
I would pick everyone up.
Sure.
You probably could have got those repaired. It's been almost 2 years.
But I don't
You know, he always thought
do
I would do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, and then today came, and he still didn't do it. So,
How much
It's
money
been a
would
while.
that How much money would that cost?
How much is that car? Like, how much is the car itself?
It's 20,000.
It cost close to 1,000 to get it fixed.
No, that's within my cash thing.
That's not how. No, cash. No. Cash is used whenever I say it can be, and whenever it comes to this, no. Or cash, or spending level. No, that's two different things.
Yeah, no, my spending level isn't that. No.
Okay, yeah,
God,
you can cut down 1,000 cash. It's so many times people get cash and spending level mixed up, and It hurts my brain.
I still have some Australian pounds for some fucking reason.
Austrian, technically, but, you know, because the fucking book. But, as you all reach
Same
there...
difference.
Yeah,
Same difference.
same difference. As you all reach, sorry.
We forgive.
Oh fucking hell!
How dare you?
But by the way, 1,000 is like all my cash. Just
Oof,
mention that.
big oof. While
Spend a little, still 50, so
yeah,
I think I'll be fine for the moment.
as they do bring you in, well, like as you all finally sit down, Charles is not here. Hello, Alkanai. Are you all? He just looks. He hasn't seen you all before, except for Gabriel. Callum
Should
and
we,
Lucius. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
That's me.
A pleasure. And Gabriel, I've met you before. And Gabriel, you've met Professor Roderick. He is a small man. Pudgy.
That's okay.
This goes to goddamn fuck up.
But
People are typing.
he's pale. He's old. Also, he's like in his 70s. So
It is what? You
his
cut out.
70s.
Oh damn, that's real old.
Yeah. So, all right. So, let me walk you through why you're here. There have been strange sightings, just throughout most of Arkham. Mainly, what was it? On a hill nearby the west of Arkham. Certain parts have been noted, some actually have been posted to the press by people not knowing how to keep their mouths shut. But for this, I would like to pay you, for all of you separately. It'd be $10 a day for the investigation.
Ooh.
And if you can actually...
That's not. It's pretty good.
Yes, and if you can actually get everything cleared, I'll consider it payment for a month.
Well, if I can ask, what
Yes.
do you mean by strange sightings?
Well, he pulls out a newspaper. This would
Mhm.
be a May 4th. May 4th.
May the fourth be with you.
Shut up. Newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And he places it down. He reads out, 2 locals passing by the graveyard last night claimed to have seen lights on the hill. Further investigation that reads Hiram Jones, a lovable town drunk. You all, all of you that live in town, like Gabriel, since you live outside of town, you probably don't know. Lucius, you live outside of town. Callum, you live in Arkham, yes?
What?
You live in Arkham, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
So you would actually might have heard of him, maybe not seen him. Hiram Jones.
Okay.
He is just a drunk. Has seen the lights twice before. Once on the night of the 1st, and again on the 3rd. The article, it describes superstitions, really. For those that believe in the past, there was the cemetery may be haunted. A lot of people believe that, mainly the superstitious. But ghosts don't exist.
No, of course not.
Yeah, that's
Nope,
ridiculous.
not at all.
But it does claim, and I find interesting, these lights. People have seen them more than just the drunk, which means they might actually be there.
Well, this might be a stupid question to ask, but have you called the authorities?
Yes, the authorities have been looking into it, but they haven't seen much. But this is whenever if they don't know what they're looking for, they ask us. And
Oh, I see.
most of our more
Alright.
experienced members of staff are out on business, being Alexander. I would normally put him on the case, but he is out on business.
Well, you would put him on the case, he would put us on the case. It's how it works, you know.
Yes.
Alright, we'll look into
Quite.
it.
I'm sure it's just some hooligans or something.
Alright. And this
Oh,
being
yeah.
this being the 14th, this has been going on for a time.
Sure, it's nothing sinister.
Alright. There could be other articles in the newspapers, but you could also check with the police. If you find certain things interesting, it'll be all up to you.
Alright.
I leave the investigation in your hands. You start today.
Alright then.
And you all slowly get up and you leave. As you exit, if you do have questions, just ask. I can answer most questions, but not all. I'm not all knowing.
Well, you do not know much now, do you? You said there's just been some sightings of light. What color light it was?
I don't know. I haven't questioned the witnesses. The police have just brought this to me a day ago, really.
Well, do you know who the witnesses are? Maybe we can question them ourselves.
The two people, I have no clue, but Jones, he might know
So
more.
the drunk is the only one we have to go for.
He's the only person that I know the name of, but as said, it's been a few days. There could have been new reports happening. There could have been a lot more that could have happened in the time. Check with the
You
newspaper.
said there was. Yeah, there was an article. You said, right?
Yes, and he'll hand you the paper. It's the 4th. It's an older paper. It's about 10 days old.
Mhm.
So, a lot of things could happen in
I
10
mean,
days.
can I know who the writer is? Maybe we can go and talk to them. And figure
Uh,
out.
As you look at the writer, there is no writer. It doesn't say a name. So, it's
Okay, is
up
it a
in the
local
air.
newspaper?
It
I
is.
assume it is if it covered something so obscure.
Yes, known as the Arkham Advisor. That is the name of the newspaper. There are archives if you want to check them at the Advisor corner. But, yes, I do know. It's why I outsource.
Source, you say.
Outsource, yes.
Anywho,
Did he die? Is he quiet? Did he just get really quiet all
What?
of a sudden?
what?
What?
Did Callum
What?
just get really quiet all of a sudden?
What?
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 You got quiet. You were in the middle of speaking, then you stopped.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh no, I was just saying maybe we should go and talk with the newspaper to see what they know.
No, wait. You all
Hello,
do-
newspaper.
It's about
How
as
are
good
you?
an idea as any at this point.
Well then, you all do that then. Yes. He slowly sips on a cup of coffee that he had sitting by him as you all leave.
Mhm.
Alright. You all can talk. It's free roam now.
Mm-hmm.
The quest.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it's up to you, but I think we can go to that newspaper and try and.
At this
I
point,
say,
that
let's
is.
ditch this place and go to the Nazi.
Sir Gabriel, you're quite down for that second. What you say?
I say, let's just ditch this place and go to.
Go to what?
Mr. Robot, I understand what you're saying.
People.
Oh, good. It's not only me with the bad connection.
Hold on.
You know, I had
What
bad
did
connection,
you-
but it's my fault too. It's not just you guys. I know that my connection.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah? Yes.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Quite a lot better, actually. Yes.
You believed us when we said it was better, you fool.
You fool.
I suppose we should get going.
No,
Do something.
I think we'll just ditch this place and go to the Nazis.
But to the what?
Who?
The Nazis.
But
The
who?
Nazis.
Who are
Yeah.
they?
Hey,
You see,
never
I
heard of-
haven't been reading the news, or I know there's a war going on, and the Germans are doing something. But who are the Nazis?
Are they like the
Um,
Meagle?
The
Meagle?
best side.
Are they from the moon? From Mars? Where are they from, these Nazis you speak of?
I haven't
Not
been keeping up with the
anywhere, but-
world. I've mostly been reading the book I
The
bought.
Nazis are the
Like,
German soldiers. That's what
Are
they're
they
called.
German?
Look up a Wikipedia
Yeah.
article on Nazis. The Nazis are, well, all of this.
So, why do you want to go with the Nazis? Do they have something to do with the occult?
Health benefits.
Health benefits. Yep. Thank you,
They got the
mystical
really good
wisdom.
showers.
Yeah, really great showers. The only downside, their gas bill's real high. It's like,
Or probably not yet at this point.
yeah, not yet. Give it a year. Ooh, it's gonna be
I'm just
skyrocketing.
joking. Let's go to the newspaper, boys. First,
Alright.
Yes, let's do that.
I'm getting myself ready to fuck some people up because I already know these people are gonna be like, "This is our story, not yours."
Well, as you all head there,
Mm-hmm.
only person really knowing exactly where the archive is probably would be you, Callum, due to actually living in town.
Alright.
This being on the corner of Northwest Street.
So you're saying I'm the leader, is what you're saying?
At this point, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the corner of.
I show my gun to him just to make sure he knows his place.
Alright.
You know that it is on a campus, fairly close to campus at least.
Mhm.
This being on Northwest Street and Western Armitage Street on the corner of them. So as you reach there, you do see men and women heading out. Not often, but they are there. You all can do whatever you want. You could go in, stay out.
That's
I don't-
the news whatever, right? The news office or whatever?
Yes, the news archive.
Let's go in.
Callum, I'm just going
Yep.
to follow your lead. I don't really know what this place is.
I say we go in.
Yeah, we go in.
All right. So as you head inside, there is a counter.
Mm-hmm.
A man working the desk, looking up at all of you. Hello. How can I help you?
I tell him, well, we're looking for information about. There was an article came out. Was it 10 days ago or so? About a light seen in the what was it? The hills? Did you say?
There are.
Yes.
Right. There was an article about that. Do you know who was involved in it? We were tasked to investigate and
By the Miskatonic University.
It was a private writer, I think. He gets up. Follow me. I can take you to the archive. I haven't
Alright,
read the
for you.
paper that much in a bit, so I don't know much. As he walks you towards the room,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
That's
leading
okay.
to
If what?
oh, go on. You go on.
Whatever information you can give us will be appreciated.
Well, I'll give you the archive, more or less, and you can find it. As he takes you to a massive room with newspaper on newspaper. They are organized-ish. Right. As he lets you all in, there are tables inside. As you could take seats, stay in here as long as you need. We do we do close our doors at 9, so do that now.
Well, I just make sure with him. Well, we have the article. We're looking for the writer.
Oh yeah, the article on.
Right. We already saw the article, correct?
Yes, you would know the article on 2 passersby passing by the graveyard. That's how it starts.
I suppose we should look at the full article and also see if there are similar ones.
So hold on. Let me take all the notes here. So there were 2 lights seen on a hill on a graveyard.
I'll just read out the article. 2
Go ahead.
locals passing by the graveyard last night claim to have seen lights on the hill. Further investigation reveals that Hiram Jones, Lovable Town Drunk, has seen the lights twice before. Once on the night of the 1st, and on the 3rd.
So we got lights on a hill next to the graveyard, not in the graveyard.
The graveyard is on a hill, so
Okay.
Uh,
it could be in, it could be nearby. We don't know.
Yeah.
Is that okay? All right.
well,
Just want to clarify.
living in Arkham, you would know there is on the hill that they're describing. There is a graveyard, so
Okay. All right. So somewhere on the hill, could be in the graveyard, could be somewhere else. There are some lights
yes.
that people have seen. Okay.
It also does go on to describe the superstitions of people thinking that it's haunted, and then it goes on to mock ghosts, like them not existing, and then also you remember the professor saying he doesn't believe in ghosts because they're ghosts. It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we are just essentially trying to look for information about the 2 witnesses.
The 2 witnesses, the hill, any other articles so far? I would suspect.
Yes, I think it would be a good idea to also see if there are other articles that have come out since that are similar.
Right,
Fair enough.
the man. Well, then I leave it to you. As said, we
The-
do close in about. He looks at the time, like about 6
Yeah.
hours. So
I mean, sure. We will. I look through the archive for the information that we need, and if it's not there, then
all right. So as you all search, I want everyone to roll a library use.
yep. Does anyone have library use?
Oh my god.
Gabriel
yes, you
does. Library
We need to
use.
roll
I
as well
do a
because
lot of
mine is
reading.
probably like base.
Go ahead and roll.
I don't think any point in that.
Go ahead and roll, because everyone's searching for something separate. So go
I
ahead.
do a lot of.
There you go.
Yeah. So what is what everyone is looking for? What is what everyone looking for? Oh my god, my English died there for a second.
I'm looking. Lucius is looking for more articles.
More articles. All right. Gabriel, what are you looking for?
I'm
Information
looking
about
for
the
more
Nazis.
articles. Yep. More information on the Nazis.
Not even ironically,
I'm gonna-
just the nuts.
With an
I'm gonna
ex-
look for more, see if there's any more articles, and also any information that they have on occult.
on the occult. On what part? Like on what?
Like if there's any mention of the occult in these articles, and if they have any new articles about the sighting.
Okay. Callum, what were you looking for?
The thing that I think will actually help us, which is information about the two witnesses. I'm
Alright.
trying to see if we know who these witnesses are.
All right.
And if not that, then who wrote the article? So we can ask him who the witnesses are.
All right. So, as you all go through searching everything up, Callum, you just can't find shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing on the two locals that passed by the graveyard. There's nothing on the writer. You would figure on what the man at the front desk said. They might be a outsourced.
Mm-hmm.
They might have outsourced for the story. It's possible, but you can't find anything. For Lucius and Gabriel, you all find some more story. Finding a few more articles, 3 more articles on this. One on June 6th, 7th, and 11th.
Oh.
On the 6th, Harum Jones claims to have seen the biggest lizard of all time running across the hilltop. He swore to have seen this vision during the morning hours of June 5th, and the article has no commentary except that the last time of it says the statement needs no commentary. It's literally all it says. It's a short and sweet. On the 7th, local authorities visit Hill to look for Mr. Jones' lizard. They find nothing. Blame incident on students from the university playing tricks on old Mr. Jones. The newspaper starts to call for the end of the investigation due to the feeling of it just wasting taxpayers' money. On the 11th, Harum Jones, which is the caretaker of the cemetery also, was taken to the hospital with a nervous breakdown after believing that at the police station, after arriving at the police station in a distressed condition, waving a shotgun and screaming of monsters about invading Arkham. An unnamed doctor believes that Jones' earlier tales were to prelude to a current condition. He is being sent to Boston to see specialists. That is what you all learn.
I take all the articles that
You can make copies of them.
No, I'm just taking them.
They won't let you take them. It's called the archive for
Point
a
at
reason.
Donald. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll make
Intimidation.
copies of them. I'll make copies.
Alright. That's what I try and copy and paste. But it doesn't.
Alright then, what do you guys want to do now? We could follow this guy. Is he still in the asylum?
You know that they outsourced him to Boston. So God knows where he is now.
Great. How about we go up there ourselves?
Well, I guess we could. I would just like to know more before we go there. Just to know what we're looking for. You know, strange lights could be a lot of things. Could be the
Yeah,
Aurora
well-
Borealis for all we know. So
I know
just
what
gather
you
some
mean, but-
information.
I know what you mean, but if the archives don't have it, I mean, we don't
Well,
know who the other witness is, and the other one is in Boston somewhere.
well, there's still the drunk. We can go and ask the drunk what he saw. Sure, it's not perfect information, but it's better than nothing. Which is what we have now.
Stop finding
And
the
I
drunk.
suppose to go speak to town drunk.
As you all do know, due to the last paper saying that he was outsourced.
Yeah.
To Boston.
Oh, was he the town drunk?
Yes, the town drunk was the caretaker.
Oh, okay.
Well, damn. We should go up on the hill.
Sorry, I'm
Why
bad
the
with names.
fuck?
So you said his name, and I forgot that was his name.
Hiram Jones.
Yeah, that was the name of the drunk and the caretaker and the guy who saw the lizard and the lights.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
because they were all the same person.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we can't get to him, and we don't know who the things are, so yeah, sure, let's go there, I guess.
You all do, well, instead of reading the notes, the police did investigate the hill. You could go to the police.
We could do that. Let's do that
Let's do that. They
before
are
we go.
officials.
And
Yeah, let's go. Let's go talk to the police.
Okay, but you do the talking then.
I'm really
You
good at
have
talking.
something.
No, I just don't think it will be, well, I don't know. Do you think they will
We'll
have any
find out
information
if-
for us?
We'll find.
From what I understand, they found nothing.
Hey, I mean, we gotta try all of our angles.
Alright, yeah, after you.
Let's go then.
Making all the copies of the stuff and going to the police station.
Alright, 1 second. I'm getting a call.
Nice. Still have a line phone? What is wrong with you? I think he is actually like from the 1930s or some shit. That's why he has a line phone yet still. It's the only possible explanation. Well, landline? Is that what it's called? Yeah, landline. Sorry, line phone.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeet.
Is everyone here? Is everyone alive?
Yep.
All right. So, you all head to the police department. Yes.
I suppose.
All right. So, as you all make your way and driving down, all of you knowing the way to the police department, you will enter another young officer. Just writing up some paperwork. You can see some people are sitting in the main room. You may suspect criminal, you may not. But he looks up as he finishes writing and how can I help you all?
Yes, we are investigating the light. There was an article about light on a hill, and we are investigating that on behalf of Miskatonic University. And I heard that the police had investigated the hill, so
We
I was
did.
curious about what if you found anything there.
Well, it's still technically an ongoing investigation, so we can't say much. We can only say what the public releases said, which should be in the paper.
I don't like talking to people.
You could try and persuade him to tell you more, but that is up to you.
I probably will hold.
Someone died.
As he slowly passes away, I
Mhm.
probably will. Falls over dead. Oh no, he comes back to life.
Sorry about that.
You're good. You want to try and persuade him?
Sure.
I probably won't. I probably
And
won't be.
we are also part of this investigation, and would save a lot of time for us to not have to go there ourselves.
It's in the sense
Yes,
here.
I mean apparently the police themselves, they're the ones to appoint it.
Yes. You
Nope.
all. I was about to say you all could roll persuade or law.
Law. I have less than law, so
With a 60. He. Alright. I can tell you a little bit. As he pulls out a filing cabinet and pulls out some files. On the case, there isn't much. On the 4th, we have just the reports of the sightings on Aylesbury Hill. The officer saw no lights, but speaking to the caretaker, he claimed to have seen them. And that was the 4th. On the 7th, they searched Ashbury Hill, yielding no clues. We still say pranks from students from Miskatonic. On the 9th, university. They did hire some investigators already. They investigated the sites. We chose not to interfere. But we let them do what they needed to do. And in a sense, they didn't find much. And then...
As he just a note, as he is saying the dates and everything, I'm writing them down, like when dates, in which dates people saw something, in which dates people saw nothing.
Okay.
I'm just writing it down, making a note of that.
Also, on the 11th, whenever Jones decided to run to the station waving a shotgun, he babbled nonsense. He was taken to Pickman Street Hospital, where he suffered just a complete mental and physical breakdown during examination. To my knowledge, he's not passed away, but he might have.
Where exactly did they send him? Do you know?
It was on Rubs, somewhere in Boston at the Pickman Hospital.
I see.
Maybe we should go talk.
I thought you wanted to go to the hill yourself.
Yes, but
I suppose we could do that, but
I mean,
I don't think
we-
any of us is a better investigator than, well, actually, well,
I
more
was originally
professional.
thinking going to the hill, but I'm now thinking maybe we should talk to them. Maybe we can get something that makes. That's just my vote, though.
The officer
I
now
mean-
puts away the papers. He head out. Everything is up to you all. If they hired more investigators, they might have seen something new. Well, also the insanity of Harem was something.
I do at Tonic. I do study psychology. It's
Why'd
I
you
don't know
say
if that much will help.
your voice is cracking quite a bit, sir?
I said I am a student at Miskatonic, and I myself am a psychologist, so maybe I can do something. Maybe that was my idea.
You can try.
I don't see why not. We could go there.
Pretty much our only lead, so
Perhaps
Alrighty.
before we go there, we should. Maybe we should first go take a look ourselves at the thing.
sure. I mean,
Place.
we're just closer, so let's go do that first, and then if
Since we might find something that is within our expertise, which is mostly your expertise in occult.
Mm-hmm. No. Guess we're
Let's
going
go.
then. I assume the lights were only seen at night.
Yes, they were only seen at night.
Okay. So do you guys want to go now or wait until?
we go now.
Well, let's go now and then again at. Let's see what
All
happens.
right. We're going camping, boys.
Oh yay!
We are?
Sort of, I guess. Aren't we?
I just thought we were going to go take a look now and then come back at night.
Alright. If you prefer.
Yes, I would prefer that.
I
Let's
guess we're
go.
going. Yep.
All right, and they will see you go.
Yep. We go
Yup.
to the
Yep.
cemetery.
Sorry. I got a call. I'm getting
In-game?
calls left and in game.
Oh,
Calls
oh.
left and getting calls left and right. So as you all head off towards the cemetery,
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as you leave, going in the morning, at this point, being close to 5 o'clock, you all head in. This the police officer has a cat. You see, or the graveyard's just surrounded in cats. Just cats everywhere.
God damn
Cats
it.
again?
Just like the tomb.
Coincidence? I think not.
And those are the notes that you took.
All right, yeah. Almost forgot about these. This may be relevant.
Maybe.
What did you send them?
They're in general.
Call General.
As you all head up to the graveyard, being close to 5, 6-ish, it seems normal. The graveyard is actually fairly nicely taken care of. There is nothing of note.
Can I roll spot hidden to see if I notice anything unusual?
Yeah, go ahead and roll spot hidden.
I'm gonna do that too.
Nope.
Maybe.
Hey.
As you look around, only one of you succeeded. Callum?
I guess I did.
Roll hard.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Keep losing this. All right. Spot hidden.
Yep.
All right. I'm okay at this. Oh, there you go.
Alright.
Not bad.
So, with the hard roll and success, you all do spot some things. The graveyard has been messed up a little bit. Some graves have been knocked over. You would expect this might be a common occurrence in graveyards. Some kids are annoying enough to do such thing. And with the graveyard attendant not being here, there's no one to take care of the graves. It has been 3 days since then, so take it with that. You all are there. You don't spot that much. Besides that, most of the graveyard is in tip-top shape. It's actually very beautiful, serene.
Maybe we'll wait till night.
Perhaps we should go take a look in the grave tendon, the graveyard tenders, or keeper, something or other. His house, perhaps. We might find something there. Unless you guys are opposed to going there.
Not necessarily opposed to anything. We need information.
You think he took something?
Maybe. How about we wait until night for see if any shows up, and if not, then we'll go check his house.
All right.
Alright. So, as you search his home.
No, I guess we'll wait until the night. Right.
Alright.
We wait until the night, and if we don't see anything tonight, then what day is today? By the way.
Today's the 14th.
Okay, with me. Right.
Alright.
Alright.
Right.
Right, lad.
Right, buddy.
Alright, Lade.
But
Lade.
Laddie!
Oh,
Lade.
Lade.
Alright.
Wait until night and look around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Right.
as you all wait in the graveyard, taking seats, sitting wherever, there are certain places where people can sit, so you can take a seat there. While sitting, and the night slowly comes, the stars shine, and I get to roll a dice.
I don't like that.
Zoinks.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Wow. Alright. Shit.
It's a long pause, my dude.
I just gotta check.
Just trying to see if he's has to kill us.
Alright. So, as you all are setting, you all actually feel something.
Oh.
It's not like an earthquake, it's just a shift of just energy. Just a feeling. For people that have 50 plus power, you all feel this more in tune with yourself. It is rough, it is strange. You know, it's not
Sorry.
natural.
Some of that cut out for me.
Oh. If you have 50 or plus power, the feeling is rough, strange, not natural.
I don't feel right.
Lucius, what's your power?
70.
Okay, never mind. And the lowest sanity is Callum. Callum, you actually get a weird feeling for yourself too.
I do.
You do. The energy pulse, it's, as I said, it's strange. For you, it's just, it could be just a weird gust of wind.
Mm-hmm.
But to your low sanity, it's something else. It's like you can hear something on the wind. The wind is whispering to you. It's like you could hear just a whispered roar.
Okay.
You don't know where or why you can hear it, but
Yeah, I look around a bit confused and I say, did you hear that?
No? What?
You do not. You do not feel anything? I looked at the two of them.
I mean, I feel something, but I don't.
Something doesn't feel right.
I knew.
Can I? Is there any
No.
check I can make to see if I know what, like, this is? If there.
you can roll a hard Cthulhu Mythos.
Hard Cthulhu. Nope.
Sure. Let's try. With my newfound Cthulhu Mythos that I just gained. Nope. Nope.
Callum, you can
Would
also
I be
try.
able to- I wouldn't be able to push.
No, that would ruin the surprise, GM. I don't want to know.
Oh, okay. Whatever. You don't want to roll. You don't want to. You don't have to.
Could I push it or no?
You can. How are you gonna push your Cthulhu Mythos though? That's the thing.
I'm gonna sit on the bench, close my eyes, sit way.
Are you gonna give yourself to the knowledge, more or less?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
Fuck.
You lose one sanity.
What? It was worth it.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But as you all just sit there, it's just that it's constantly blowing. It's that as that power oomph took you back for a little bit, but now it's just finally coming back to normal. Like, but the wind is still going. I think I have to roll this too. Okay.
I couldn't hear any of that. Is it just for me? Did you guys hear it fine?
I'll try to. Would I be able to see if I can hear what he's hearing?
You can roll a listen.
No.
I can try and listen and see what happens. Maybe I can. Yeah. Listen's there.
Hmm.
With a Lucius listen. Lucius, you do actually hear it. It's faint, very faint. Another roar. As it slowly fades out.
I did hear something.
The fuck! I can't hear anything.
You're dead.
Starts getting pissed.
After about 5 minutes of this wind and that faint little roar, the
Shout
wind, the faint little roar, the wind stops. That strange feeling goes away.
I don't like.
Actually, could I have
Why
while
not? Whatever it
while
was,
while I
it
still
is
had
now gone.
while I still had the strange feeling, could I have which one is it? Which one is it? Du- du- du. Find the way. Cast that.
And which one is that one?
Uh, Find gate.
Mm. Yeah, you can cast that spell.
So
I can
that's
tell Ren is mine.
magic
like
coin
that.
and 3D. 1d3.
Go ahead and roll that. You lose 3 sanity. It's your first time really casting a spell for the first time, so it's like it's actually working. So it really kicks it off. And the other terrifying fact, due to it being within sight, you see something. About in the middle of the graveyard, you see a fairly large gate. Let me read the exacts of the spell.
Jump in the gate.
I guess now.
You're like, ow, fuck.
Gabriel,
Yes.
there appears to be a gate in the middle of the graveyard.
Oh dear. I'm gonna go out in the middle of the graveyard where he is referring.
One moment, I want to tell you everything that I can, so I'm going to...
It was a rather large one, right?
Yes.
I would also say that. It's rather large.
Second, find gate.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear.
No, excuse me. Alright.
Yeah, all you can do is know where this
Yep.
gate. You know
Yep.
where it is. You don't know where it goes.
Yep.
I have
Gabriel.
a spell called Gate. But I don't know. That
You know that is literally it's like teleportation circle in D&D.
so there's no really way to that I is there a way I know that we could enter this?
Not really. The gate has been cracked open, you could say. Due to your knowledge and knowing the spell gate itself, you would know the spell has been cracked open. But it's not completely open. And since all of you are down here, you can hear that roaring. All of you can hear it now. It is on the other side of the gate. And it's loud.
Shit.
And about at this time, the gate just closes. The wind stops.
Well, now we know there's certainly something happening.
Maybe it needs a sacrifice.
You know it doesn't.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, let me get that right. Well, what do we do in this situation normally?
I don't know.
I mean, we are no monster fighters, really. If there is something here that is from the beyond, what do we do about it?
Would Lucius know anything about closing these things permanently or anything?
Well, the gate is closed. It's just something or someone's trying to open a gate. And they're doing it
Harry.
unsuccessfully.
Okay.
And you know gates normally aren't large like this. This being for Gabriel. Gabriel, you know gates don't have to be this large. They can normally be person size. This is big, big, big. It's not close to building size, but it's about the size of a large room.
In my studies,
It'd be actually the size of the room would probably be about the size of your bedroom.
Hmm.
if in any of my studies, is there any like I would know that someone
You would know if what?
what
Know if what?
is there a reason I would know? Like, would I know why someone would need a gate this big?
They could
You
be
want to-
trying. They could be trying to move people. That could be something.
They want to get something big through.
They want to get something big through. They could be moving a lot of people. They could be like anything, or they could just be wanting a big gate.
Now there was two.
If only Alexander was here.
There was two witnesses. Right?
Yes, but they are
No one
unknown.
knows.
Would this explain the lights at all?
Maybe. A lot of magic being put into one thing does have a chance of creating just randomness, just magical mishap.
Maybe we should go talk to the drunk and find,
Hmm.
or maybe the on.
I look to Lucius and I ask, do you think someone is opening this gate?
Well, obviously, yes. You generally need someone to open a gate for it to open.
Someone from this side?
I.
No. If someone wanted to open it from the side that you're on, they wouldn't be there. So someone on the other side is trying to open the gate.
Yes, it would be someone from the other side, not from here.
I kind of think, well, then I don't really know what we can do about it. Other than go to the other side and, well, deal with them. I don't know, is there anything we can do to stop this kind of creation of a gate from our side? Maybe make it harder? Any sort of
Maybe.
protective spell, maybe?
I know one or two, but one of them costs a lot for
Spell is-
me to perform. And I do mean a lot.
Now, you do know, all of you know, that spells can be cast with multiple people.
You cut out?
Like, spells
With
can
what?
be cast with multiple people. So, if one person did it, they'd have to take the full brunt. But if multiple people did it, that could deter some of the cost.
Hmm.
That's why there's
Maybe I could-
cults.
Let's see.
Maybe I could help cast.
Then I'm not quite sure if it would even
Well, what is the spell? Your
Elder Sign. No, what was it called? For me it's called the thingy that is the Elder Seal.
spell, the seal might help. Would I know if anyone is that an effective way to rid of such things like that?
You could roll Cthulhu Mythos.
Can I also try?
You could, yeah. All of you can.
No.
I mean, I don't know the spell. Would I really be able to tell whether or not that spell would work?
You could try to think. Through the books that you've read, it might tell you something.
Would that be in a cult, though, then? Instead of
No.
No.
Alright.
Cthulhu Mythos is all the book and all the spell.
No, not no shit.
You all do not know if it could.
I'm gonna try to push, and I'm gonna go on the bench, just kind of put my pointer finger and my index finger, just kind of like on. From each hand, I'm gonna put them on my temples and just really think, like rub my temples.
So you're giving yourself to the knowledge again.
Actually, no, wait, it wouldn't work. Elder,
do it.
You lose one sanity.
Okay.
My spell doesn't. The spell I know doesn't help against gates or openings. So
Also,
I wonder if
No.
any-
Gabriel, you do know if the gate is opened, they will have to first, it costs quite a bit to create a gate, depending on what they're doing, how far they're traveling, or what time they're traveling from. You know that gates can travel through time, which is big. But also,
Did we see into the other side? at all?
no, you do not.
Okay.
You do not know how.
Oh.
The gate is more or less invisible without
Right.
the find gate spell.
Okay.
What
Right.
if? What if I went
When spectral, nothing would happen. You more or less go into the astral plane instead of.
Okay. Well, I'm just.
And also, you remember read become spectral, the last bit mainly. And remember that. Think where you are.
Oh yeah, that would be real bad.
Yep.
That thing would like rip out the gate and it's like, you're mine.
Yep.
Yeah, that would. Hey, at least I would know where they are.
No, you wouldn't. You all, with both of your knowledge in the gate spells, I'll allow you another Cthulhu Mythos roll to find out if you know of the spell that might help you in this current situation. Callum,
If I know
of a spell that might help for this current situation. Callum, sorry, you do not know this one.
That's okay.
Due to
Could I?
yes, due to you having the find gate spell, it helps you. So both of you can roll Cthulhu Mythos once again.
Nope. Ooh, nope.
I have the I
What?
Dude, what's up with the connection issues today?
I think it's the East Coast. I think the East Coast is fucking up.
said I have the gate spell.
Yeah, so
Is the Discord server set up on the East Coast? as well?
yes, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Go
God
ahead
damn it.
and roll Cthulhu Mythos, Gabriel. Oh, you did.
Can I spend luck for him? I don't remember how this
Nope.
works.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I guessed.
How many luck would I need to pass then?
You can never have less than one, so 3. So you need at least one more point of luck to do that.
Five. Damn it!
You could always push.
Do you know what would have been smart?
I'm giving myself to the knowledge.
Do you know what would have been smart? For me to help him
No!
instead of trying to roll myself.
Ah, yes. Smart.
That would have been smart.
39. Sanity, guys. We're getting where?
Ah, yes. Lovely. Love it whenever my players slowly kill themselves.
Gabriel tries to pick up the fucking shotgun. He's pissed. And
Sure.
actually, my strength isn't that bad.
You
Just
can
about
try and
that.
shoot the gate and see if that works.
Well, the
Yeah.
gate's not there anymore. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
They,
damn!
they were like,
Mission
someone
accomplished.
peeking
Let's
at
go.
each other. Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
suspect they'll try again.
It will return.
My guess would be that whoever is trying to open this gate will try to do so until they succeed.
Smart.
Want to find
And if it
the
is some
gate.
sort of cult, I would suspect that they don't really care how many people die or
You know what we need to
things
do? We need to
die,
start our own
yes.
cult. We
Right.
gather up all the people we know, and we should start our own cult, so we can deal with. We have a mini cult, but we need more people.
I see.
Especially if Alexander isn't here all the time. We
So
need-
you want to make this into a West Marches, is what you're saying?
need more people. And maybe we should look at Miskatonic and do that. I'm sure we can find more people.
Not everyone at Miskatonic studies Cthulhu mythos.
I
So,
know.
Well,
Maybe.
let's change
Or
that.
maybe. Or maybe we could go find this crazy drunk
Hmm.
and talk to him.
I guess that would. I think that would be the next. The next
There's
thing.
nothing else we can really
to
do
try.
other than that. I say let's go.
Let's go. Let's go meet this
Fuck.
crazy drunk person.
Sure.
alright.
Also, by the way, I do have the ability to, at least temporarily, help someone's sanity slightly. Just if that might be needed.
I also do have a psycho and psychology and psycho at 7.
Well, that's true. You do, don't you?
Yeah, when he retires, if he's alive, he could become a psychologist. Easy.
For what I do,
Like,
if
Oh.
I live that
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I want a Nazi psychologist.
Well-
Just saying.
long.
Gabriel's not a Nazi.
has you
Yeah.
gassed enough juice today? Is the gassing getting to you? I know some men have brought up the gassing, the screams do
Alright,
get to them, but
we're going to the frick crazy.
you go to the. Alright. As you get into your cars, they crank. And you drive. It does take some time getting to Boston. It takes about 2 hours. You all are getting tired at this point because you've been going all day.
I'll just fall asleep while I'm driving. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm sure that's.
When you go to sleep, you crash into a tree, you die.
Nice.
Because seatbelts aren't a thing. But that glass
Really?
in front of you is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's
Is there
poetic,
a
you know?
motel nearby?
Well, in Boston, you know that there are hotels because it is currently the larger city of Massachusetts.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna pull on the side of the road and say goodnight, everyone.
Well, all of you, I
What?
think, are driving your own cars, so yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I said I was driving everyone.
Is everyone driving everyone, or is everyone driving their own car? Because I feel like Lucius was driving his own car.
That's how we got to here. Like he drove us to here. But from here, if we are going to
Lucius
Boston,
was driving his own car.
No, I thought you said you scratched your car, so you just.
No, got it fixed.
No, he got no.
Oh,
It's been
then
almost
I'm
2
just driving
years, so
Callum.
no. Well,
So I'm driving.
I have my own car too, man.
Well, then I'm driving by myself, so I pull over and I fall asleep.
Yeah, man. If you want to die and crash into a tree, you do it by yourself, man.
he pulls over on the side of the road and takes a nap.
Yeah.
And then I'll continue driving out.
All right.
Wait,
So,
what was the problem with going to a hotel to sleep for the night? What was the problem with that?
I don't know.
Too much.
It
I
costs
have-
money.
I
Yeah.
have money.
No,
don't
don't
know.
worry about it.
I can just use $50.
It's too
I
late
can
now.
just do that.
So right now,
Too late now.
he's already asleep. Don't wake him up.
Well, Calum and Lucius, you all get a room at a motel or a hotel, whichever one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
The one
imagining
that
I'm
isn't
parked like a mile away from the hotel.
Just looking for something
Like
cheap,
behind
I guess. I'm used to sleeping out in the wild, so no issues there.
All right.
Lucius would go somewhere that is decent.
That's doable.
Because, you know, I can still pay $50. Oh,
And you all do that. You all sleep.
What a snob.
Some more
Seriously.
restful than others.
I could fucking pay for you.
He's not wrong.
$50 is quite a lot these times.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You all,
I think I can pay it though. I don't- Anyway. Yeah, sorry.
you all do get your rest. Some more restful than others. Gabriel, you wake up with a stiff neck.
Just like snap my neck.
But
You're dead.
You die. Exactly.
I'm dead.
you all, whenever you reach the hospital, you do find Gabriel, but he's in a gurney, and his neck, it looks rough, you know. No.
Yeah.
You all wake up, head to the hospital, not knowing where Gabriel is, or where each other is. You all just left for different places.
Sure. Guess we'll wait for each other.
Yeah, like you all get there, just waiting. Everyone does finally get there, and you head in. The hospital is busy. You see a multitude of doctors and nurses walking through the halls. Some patients just sitting at a waiting desk. Star shows yours.
Go up
Alright.
to the deck.
What was this guy's name? I forgot it.
I got it. I go up to the desk.
You go up. A nurse is sitting at the desk, writing up a few papers, looking up. Hello?
Hi. We're here to see Hero.
Say that again, sir.
Hiram Jones.
Yeah, Jones. She pulls out a filing cabinet and looks through. When was he brought in?
What?
When was he brought in?
A few
No, we
days
have
ago.
the date. Yeah, I have the date. I should have the date for everything because I took it down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell her the date.
I'm June 11th, I believe.
Technically it's May, but technically
Whatever.
this game this
May 11th.
thing takes place in June, but we're gonna say it takes place in May. So,
May 11th. Yes.
she looks. Yes, there was a man brought in. Let me go find some records for him. And she gets up and walks away.
Thank you.
I'll be back as I get up and walk away.
Okay.
For a few moments. It shouldn't take too long.
All right.
He's looking for records.
Apparently.
Woo!
Hmm.
I really hope to play on Sunday.
What you got on Sunday?
Session. Same time. D&D session.
I'm finally starting the new thing.
Not the new thing. It's one of the 3.
We play a lot of D&D.
You don't play with them, Sage?
I have a Sunday game with them.
Oh, okay.
I
See
play
how
on
long
Saturday.
that fucking lasts now.
Why did you say that?
because we played last week.
Well,
But
we didn't really play one. It was more of a.
kind of played last week. But before that, we hadn't played in like a month.
Oh shit. Why don't you just ban players who don't come and find new ones? Is
That's
it too late into the campaign?
That's what we did, you see.
Oh shit.
We kicked him out. Because, yeah, I'm done. Now we have 5 players instead of 4, and just in case. One person can't make it.
Wait, did you find another person?
Yep, found 2.
That's the way to go.
Oh, you found another one. Damn, Ooh, stars only one. I like that name.
Alright. As she comes back with a bottle of water and some crackers. Alright, so this, John, since you...
Cracker.
No, she opens the... I haven't ate breakfast, you see.
Yeah, neither have I. I slept on the.
No, you should really not do that. She puts down the paper and flips through. He is here. He did suffer a major mental breakdown. And physical. He's got better through the days. He's gotten confined to a wheelchair.
We are here to make him worse. No, I don't say
no.
that.
We're
But
here
it's
to
true.
make him better. I am.
I don't say that, but it's true.
I don't know which of you said what, because
I am a psychologist.
do you say
Yeah,
that?
he's
In
a
tra-
You say that in character?
In training.
Oh man, he is a legitimate patient, and not a testing doll.
I'm aware. But we are from Miskatonic, and we have been tasked to investigate, and he happens to be part of this investigation. We don't know how much we can get out of him, but we'll try.
Is the
The poor man.
You can try and persuade her. Fast talk.
Pass.
Fast talk or
I-
persuasion?
Go. Oh, thank God. Persuasion. The tiny. Nope.
Hmm. I'm sorry, sirs, but I can't let you see him.
Oh, that's just. He pulls out gun now. I'm really tempted to. Yeah.
You are in a public area.
I'm aware. What
and
if
so
I?
speaking more speech and cast spells in public.
What if as I pull out some like $1, just pull out $1 and
No.
slide it over the counter? What if I
Fuck.
pay $1?
Roll luck.
Oh God.
Lucius has his hand on his face.
I'm gonna push it. I put up another $1.
Oh, you put down another $1. Alright.
Yeah. $2.
$2.
She puts her hand on the money and slides it back towards you. No, sir.
Gabriel, you're an idiot.
$3.
Hello.
How? This is why I disowned him.
Hello, sirs.
Yeah, I don't. My internet is really bad today. I think. Can we stop here and continue up with us trying to convince this lady to let us in and meet with this guy next week? Because the internet is bad for all of us apparently, and
Not me.
I can barely listen to what. Yeah, not for you. You're doing great. But I can barely hear
And I
Winnie
found
saying.
out I don't get fucking well.
Barely hear what Winnie's saying. Uh huh.
$5.
I don't know
Okay.
what the fuck's going on. Well, we can. It's up to you all.
I don't know if you guys want to keep going, that's fine. But I only hear half sentences, so.
I just want to say, Gabriel, you are really, really dumb.
Actually, I have 7 intelligence. You wouldn't know that, but I do have 70 intelligence.
No, you are smart, but you're dumb.
You're book smart,
put
but
up
you're
another
straight
dollar.
dumb.
You're intelligent, but you're dumb.
I put up another $1. $5?
This is why you disown him.
I'm not dumb. I'm rich. Rich people can't be dumb. You stupid oaf.
Okay, what about $100?
This is a hospital.
Listen, man, we really just need to speak to him. That's all we.
Yes, but this is a hospital.
$100?
Gabriel.
How much cash do you
How
have?
long did we drive to get here?
I don't think I have that much,
You have $40.
but I say,
It's
Yep.
like 2 hours, 2 hours drive here.
how about
Oh,
$40?
it's just 2 hours. Okay.
But then we
How about
slept
$40? And
because it was the night.
I show you a magic trick.
Just the 40 and no magic trick. She'll take the 40. You will have 5 minutes with him, and that's it.
Okay. Yes.
I did not expect that to work.
It's $40, dude. In the 40s. Oh, dude.
I literally don't buy
Here,
anything.
here, have another $40.
10 minutes.
I can just do that because my spending level is 50.
That's not how that works. Spending levels for purchasing groceries and shit.
What if I did
No, I was joking anyway. It wasn't actually gonna just be $40.
let's go talk to you want to really hear it?
Yes,
Cal-
I suppose that would make sense that now we do have some time. Quickly now, we don't have a lot of time.
Go find them.
Alright, it's up to you all if y'all want to continue.
I'd be fine with
I
stopping here.
I think we should. I can barely hear what you're saying. It's
Alright.
getting
let's
cut
stop
off, and I don't know why. I played what on Sunday, and I had no issues, and today it's just a bad day, I guess.
It's fucking weird. Alright. Could
Bye.
just be Discord servers being more
Could
common.
be.
That could also be, yes.
True. Alright, well. Been a
I just kind of
pleasure.
find I just kind of find funny that I'm doing completely fine, even though I live on the other side of the fucking world.
Motherfucker, your servers are okay. Ours are just being shit. So, yeah.
Rin, are you still good for?
Yeah, I'm good for later.
Okay.
Alright.
You still on, right, baby?
Wink. Yes.
Sis?
But
What?
alright.
Sis?
Gimme.